Hello Internet, I'm Nick, and this is Civ 6. I can't say how many more episodes of this there are, because this is really taking much longer than I expected. Something I did think, in between this episode and the one I made this morning, is that maybe part of the... What the hell is going on there? Oh, okay. Okay, so the Shinto people were coming in and hurting my missionaries. Maybe I should retreat them for now. Oh yeah, I probably should retreat my guys away. My Protestant guys. But yeah, that maybe the autosave is increasing the speed, increasing the times each turn is taking, so maybe I should turn the autosave off. Which of course would rely on kind of keeping a manual. Well, I mean, I haven't been manually saving anyway, but would prevent the kind of safety that we've had. So I might actually do that. Time between autosave. Why don't we increase it to 5 turns? Maybe that will have a... We'll see if it speeds things up. Okay, whatever. And there's nothing in there that I'm interested in anyway, so... Oh, but I get my... Did the builders get built? Yeah. So I built some builders, and now I can safely swap. How many builds do these builders have? Oh no, not that. Ugh, give me the builder. Okay, 5 builds each. So I've built 15 builds of builders. Is that enough to do everything? There's a lot of that's a lot of gardening that can be done. And I think I have enough. So we can safely swap this out and bring in, say, liberalism or something like that. Not interested in that. I mean, that gives a lot of culture. But anyway, we don't need a lot. Actually, our culture speed is something that is lacking. So maybe we do bring in meritocracy. Is that going to bring more than theatre districts would? Probably. Oh, and of course it depends on if we are at a threshold or anything, which we aren't. Having an extra happiness in all those would only keep them at happy, and give a buffer on the happy. So, because liberalism isn't for every 2, it's just with at least 2. So yeah, let's do meritocracy for a bit. It's probably going to give us some extra. Yeah, that bumped us up like 24-ish. Cultural return, and so ascent almost a third. Well, yeah, a lot less than a third, but still, it might speed our... Well, it will definitely speed our civic research speed up, and that is what we're lacking because we've been really focusing on the science. Not that civics necessarily are going to be that important to our end goals, but we'll see. Some of these are very enabling. Like, if we had lots of CSATs that were suzerain of. Okay. Probably space race is obviously going to be very useful for doing the space race, as you'd expect, and maybe some happiness stuff here, but also just getting to this third tier government as soon as possible, because we've really been lagging. I think, yeah, we're the culturally least advanced country in the world. So, have we? Yeah, we've got to the point where we've got our temples. We don't need to go down divine right. So let's just keep on going towards urbanization. Yeah. So, that. Sendai, build a shrine. Yeah. Build some temples. So, we are going to get our and we've got envoys as well. One envoy? Yeah, one envoy only. Could move towards the Hattusa again. Or just do the Hong Kong or the Seoul. What's Geneva looking like? Like, can people easily take it away from us? Not really. More science is more science. Let's just do it. Okay, missionary. Let's get our missionaries out of here. Yeah, I guess flee every missionary to the east. Oh, that's not a... Oh my god. That's a horseman, not a missionary. Oh my god. What a dumb game. Come on. Like, let me move you? Yes, good. No, I want that. Oh my god, what a dumb... bad interface. Okay, let's start clearing some rainforests and building some farms or something. but also just clearing rainforests for the sake of beautifying the place so that we can have some neighborhoods. So interesting. Not ideal. Question is, where do we want a neighborhood? We could easily clear the rainforest around here, and then have a neighborhood, say there. Still wouldn't be that good though. And we could easily just build farms instead, which maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll just build farms and or mines. Mines might be the way to go. Just sleep for now. So we want somewhere where we can have a triangle of farms for reasons that we've outlined before. Yeah, let's go there. Are there existing farms? No. I mean, we could build some farms there. Yeah, might as well. Oh, God. Of course, a missionary counts as something that a builder can't walk on. Okay. Is that my missionary or their missionary? I think it was one of. Oh, I think it was Green Egypt's missionary. Or apostle, one of the two. So, what just happened there? Okay. Oops. So, where are we up to? Build temples. More housing. Yeah, let's just remove some rainforest. Sleep. Choose production in Tokyo. Now get a meeting house and then come back in with the Protestantism. Okay, and we got an envoy with Nanmadol. What we'd always wanted. Oh, New York is now run out of. Guess we can do it next turn when we oh, it's because New York lost its Protestantism and so it lost that bonus. loud noises. And I can do that next turn, actually. Weird that Shinto has not really followed that much. Okay, time for more denouncements. Ooh, lots of era changes. Actually, on that note, are we going to complete enough of these missions before we... Probably should just do some biplanes. Oh, whatever. Okay, this is something I actually haven't done. Mark me out as the newbie that I am. Well, not necessarily newbie, the scrub? Yeah, let's just scrub. That's our word. Okay. Oh yeah, well, I mean, I know about formations. Combine multiple military units of the same type into a single stronger unit. 2 military units of the same type will be combined to create cores, giving them +10 to their base combat strength. Wow. But of course that matters because it's the relative. It's the absolute difference rather than the relative difference that matters. So it doesn't, as I've discussed previously. Which has come from reading various things on the internet. They've made a big deal about how, these guides have made a big deal about absolute versus relative difference, in that the strength difference between a 100 unit and a 110 unit has the same percentages of combat, like a winning or losing or whatever, success, as the difference between like a 20 and a 30. So it's not that 30 is kind of like 50% larger than 20, and so then that's a significant advantage. It's just simply what is the absolute difference, i.e. like when you take 20 from 30, that equals 10, and so then that's the modifier on your combat essentially. So when you take 100 from 110, that's the modifier on that combat. So this plus 10 strength, assuming that you are in a superior technological, equal footing, actually, not superior, equal, in terms of units, that plus 10 can make a big deal. The issue with this making cores, for me, is that I don't actually see it as being that much of an advantage. It might be an advantage in multiplayer, but against the AI, this is not really a big deal, because as we've seen, we've been able to use technologically inferior units to fight wars successfully against our enemies. And so having more bases, like more units on the field, spread out in lines, and more actions / more frontage, that's more useful for us in a tactical sense then making these cores that are stronger. Of course, if I had completely maxed out my frontage, then yes, then going to a core would be a good idea. But I don't think I'm ever going to get to the situation where I do that, because that's so many units, so much maintenance, and it's so unnecessary. I don't need to do that. So I'm not really into these cores, but I do need to make some cores if I want to get certain boosts. So let's just do that for the sake of it, and then we can maybe split them apart. Yeah, and HP is not increased, so they share an HP bar. It's oh, is that plus 10? Well, we'll see what happens, because plus 7 would indicate like plus 7 to, because if it's plus 7 versus plus 10, you'd think plus 7 must be, you're essentially getting plus 21 spread across 3 units versus plus 20 spread across 2 units. Okay. And we've got this whole highest experience thing preserved. So that means that we use 1 high experienced unit and we use 2 complete newbie scrub green units to do the rest. Your progress towards mass media has been... Oh yeah, from getting radio. Okay, whatever. Oh, let's just close that. So... Grand Armée. Nothing really exciting there at all, actually. Might swap into that at some point, but not right now. Okay, choosing some research. Could get into the flight. We got it boosted even though we didn't build any biplanes. Maybe we want to build an aerodrome and then build biplanes, but steel. So we could just go to the steel for the artillery and the Eiffel Tower. Also combustion that then leads to oil. Yeah, let's not jump to atomic era until the last moment. Let's finish all the modern era stuff first. That way we maximize our chances of getting these boosts, or these bonuses. Not that we're going to get some of them. Maybe we'll get none of them. So mobilization and totalitarianism, what are those? Mobilization have 3 cores, totalitarianism have 3 military academies. Not going to do that. And also we're not going to get totalitarianism, so we're not interested in that. We could make 3 cores just for the sake of it. Let's get this sewer down. Oh, okay, well, let's give them the same mission again. Yeah. Akiyama. And get some food, get some adjacency bonuses going on there. Yeah, lots of food. Actually, who is getting the most food right now? Of course, I can't sort by food. So that's actually Okayama was lacking in food the most, so that's good. So we could build a farm here, or we could just get a mine. Farm's going to give housing though, and a mine is not going to give housing. We don't really need more production. We're getting a lot of production just from okay, roughly half of it's coming from work tiles. Oh, except in the case of New York, which doesn't have an industrial zone, so yeah, that's why it doesn't. So I could get some mines up. This is the thing, maybe we do want to max our production out. Build mines everywhere we can build a mine. Certainly if we're trying to build some space race stuff, maybe that's necessary in a way. But I guess let's where is actually good for I guess we could cull those and build farms there. Yeah, I mean, I guess we do actually want mines everywhere we can have a mine. In a way, looking at Kyoto might be the way to go. See if they're using all their mines. They do seem to be. They aren't putting anything into their industrial zone, though, I notice. What does that give you? Oh, that gives production and culture. Well, that gives full production. Maybe I should have been getting people to... Yeah, maybe I should have been directing my specialists more than this. Telling them to put the specialists in either of those two, like either the campuses or the industrial zones, because that's what we want. Actually, I definitely should do that. Because science and food. Next city. Oh, actually, can we say go for production as well? Actually, right now there's not really much that they need to produce, so let's just go with... that might have been hurting them. This is what happens when you don't look at your cities. This really encourages you not to look at your cities in a way. Because it's so easy, much easier just to let your cities do their own thing rather than trying to fiddle, because it's so tedious. Like, you have to keep on fiddling over and over again because the AI keeps on moving things. Yeah. I think that's the better thing for New York. Of course, why would... Maybe food isn't as important here. Okay, if we're at full housing, let's just say do those things. Oh, and Kyoto's at full housing. But in a sense, we're trying to brute force Kyoto up to a higher level because we want to have as much population as possible so we can build more districts. Essentially, I'm trying to get every district in Kyoto for an achievement, of course. The achievement of having every district. But also because someone needs to build some of the districts, like the entertainment zone and all that. Have we already got an entertainment? I don't think we do. Anyway. Here. Yeah, let's take away the food thing. Just go for the... Actually, people are gonna... When we bring in the... Okay, yeah. When we bring in Protestantism, it's all gonna be... Oh yeah, and they're about to get another housing, so we'll leave that there. Leave that there because we'll make them Protestant again. And they have housing to go. Okay. Made some decisions. Let's do that. Okay. So it might be campus grants time. Or it might be get some more culture time. Though, if I'm getting culture, I might as well have a monument. Ah, yes. Yep, that's all. Oh, I can purchase meeting house. Oh, because the religion that has meeting houses. No? So Taoism. Taoism has Jesuit education. So we can purchase that. It needs a temple. Ah, I can purchase a meeting house. Or I could just build it. Where am I? How far have I gone with building it? I think it will be fine. Okay, so the horseman needs to be alert. Okay, they're really pushing the Taoism into New York. How big is Tao? 23, so it certainly rivals Protestantism. So that could be a threat. Colossus. Built in 1660 AD because this game is paced well. Actually, yeah, that's exactly what they've changed. They've made it so tech takes longer and wonders take less time, so in theory those wonders should pump out earlier on in the game and the techs should come later. And so I've certainly found that Okay, so that's that. Do I want even more? Probably. Yes, is the answer. Because that should, in theory, give us 2 housing. Okay, yeah. Oh, they're missing amenities. Let's go for the campus research grants. Kyoto. Do that route. Sendai, can we buy that? Yes, we can. Maybe we should just build it. Okay, so let's get onto the flatlands, build some houses. Oh, that's what's happened with whatever trade route, whatever agreement was giving us lots of things. So currently we have silver. Well, obviously I remember which ones I harvest, but I'm getting silver, tea, and sugar in from overseas. So let's talk to some people who have some other thing. Oh, whoa, toys. What can you? That's steep. Let's come back to you later. Okay. That's also steep. I want to talk to someone who has more than one of whatever this. Oh, I'm sort of willing to pay that, but I'll come back to them if necessary. We're already getting your things. Help. On the note, this note, how much? Okay, that's how much you charge for coffee. Already have those. Ooh, truffles. Alliance, huh? What about with wine? That's a very steep price. I'll come back to you. No, no giving ivory to me. No, no one has any. Oh, hello. What about this? Okay. I'll accept that. Oh, I don't want that. Make this deal more equitable. So, if I gave you dyes... Oh, wow. Okay, I'm gonna do that then. Okay. Yes. So, coming back to the people who... What did I get from them? It was... ivory and cotton, yeah. So don't need ivory from... Yeah. Can you give me salt? Let's go to people who want to be allies. That's got even steeper. Okay. Evidently they've seen that we're shopping around and they do not appreciate it. That's a lot of gold. Yeah, that is a lot of gold. What will you give me for... Not very much. Okay, whatever. But we're allied, so... And in theory, my city should be a lot happier now. Yeah. In fact, if I'd got that one more... amenity, then it would have been even happier. Am I noticing any difference in the speed of these turns now I've turned autosave off? Maybe I need to turn movement speed up as well. Anyway. Okay. Clear that rainforest. You can move south and help out with this stuff in Tokyo. Because I think you've done enough in Wakayama. Production. Yeah, more culture from the amphitheater. The builder. No. I think I bugged out this game. Yeah. Did indeed. So what do I have in my holy site here? A synagogue. I don't remember building a synagogue. Well, that's not what I'm looking for. Yeah. So did Taoism turn... No, it's a pagoda in Taoism. Who the hell has synagogues? Islam. So, Not sure why that turned into a synagogue. I don't remember it being a synagogue before. But at the very least, we've discovered that we cannot build the special building. So it's already got a synagogue in it. So, in other words, we just want to convert New York back to the truth faith, in quotation marks. And similarly here in Tokyo, I think we've built our meeting house. So we just want... Oh, actually we can move some places. Okay. Let's get our Protestantism. And maybe we want a holy site here. Now that we have the space for one. That might be the better place. And we've just shifted our triangle of farming anyway. Oh, but then those farms are providing housing. So in a sense we don't want to do that. Oh, but then I could just put a farm there. That's true. But that's an entertainment. I should have put the holy site here, is what I'm realizing now. But anyway. What's done is done. And in that case, maybe do commercial districts get adjacency bonuses? Commercial hubs. Yeah, okay, I'll put it here. Even though that's a hill. Maybe we want to keep that for the choices. Okay, but that's a hill. Okay, here it is. Here it goes. There. That's where we're putting our holy site. Because then it buffs some adjacent districts. Okay. Maybe we want spies. That might be the thing that we want now. Or we could get into archaeology. Just for the sake of it. Just for defensive culture. Because someone has to do it. Stop Golden Egypt rampaging across the land. It does seem like a mid-game defense. Just do this. Yeah, let's go. Oh, another tribal village. I did not expect that. Oh, how original. Sabotage. What are you doing, Mr. Counter Spy? Like, are you actually doing any counter espionage? Because every time sabotage happens, it's right under your nose. Okay. Is this the death of yet another scout? Looks like it. This exploration AI is reckless. It only seems to realise that it's in danger when it actually is in danger, and then it asks you to get out of danger when often it could just get out of danger itself, just avoid the danger. Yeah, I find it very questionable. Let's do some more spreading of religion. That is really not working here. Okay, Mr. Builder. So yeah, let's see what happens if we... Oh. Actually, yeah, let's put some... farms around here. Every city deserves 4 farms. That's annoying. Yep. Mr. Kyoto. Denouncing how original. What's going on here? We lost suzerainhood? Yeah. Okay. Indeed, it shouldn't shine. Oh, we could get an artifact out and boost that. That's not going to happen in that many turns, but interesting. Combustion first, or finding aluminium first. Let's get the oil. Let's find the oil as I once again repair my So you've built your whatever it is. I think you just don't follow any religion. Is that right? Yeah, that's the issue. Ah, that's not good. Let's just leave it at that. Where'd those builders go? That builder has one build left. What's this builder doing? He has 2 builds left. Ugh, this is not going to be a good situation. Not optimal. The Taoisms. Okay, can I actually build neighborhoods? See, I just don't think that any of my cities have good neighborhood locations. I don't have any... Oh, actually, maybe they do. I thought they definitely didn't. What is the... Neighborhood's an appeal. Oh, okay. Okay. That's slightly better. So... Is it actually showing how much you need for those appeals? No, but average, I believe, is just 0, like anything up to 3, and 3 becomes charming, and then and then at 4 charming becomes breathtaking. It was charming 2. Yeah, charming's 2, and then at 4 it becomes breathtaking. I've got him again. So a 2 appeal, which is actually pretty easy to do, would be 5. So I can actually do have okay places to put neighborhoods. Yes, I could just spam some neighborhoods in different places. Which I will do. The civics tree. Let us go to suffrage. Great person. Oh, actually, that's good. That's good. I will take that. So someone just took the person I passed on. They took them a while ago. Okay, it must have taken a while to get back into... Okay, good. So you could get into neighborhoods now. And you actually have okay places for it. Let's just see if we can boost the appeal of that to breathtaking. If I was to plant 2 forests, yeah, 2 forests is what I need, but there's not enough adjacents. Yeah, okay. So given that situation, stupid. Yeah, let's just plonk down a neighborhood here. Or we could plonk it there. That would give adjacency of districts, so that's probably a better place to plonk. And actually, if we look at the appeal of that, so that should be... the game actually cooperates with me. So it's 3. If we remove that rainforest, then it would become what? It would become 3. And then if I planted a forest, it would become 4. So we could get that to be breathtaking, if we wanted to. But for now, 5 is all we want. So, where are we putting our envoys? Geneva? Seems so. So similarly, Tokyo. Where is good for... Ooh. That's an interesting prospect. Not sure why that gets +6. Why does that get +6? To those adjacent neighborhoods. Oh, holy sites and theatre squares. Okay. Holy site and a theatre square right next to each other. So, yeah, actually, if we just because that ruins this idea of the farms. Let's just chop down this. Okay, now we produce the neighborhood. And we can't chop down that forest now. I guess... We'll find somewhere else to put our farms. Levi Strauss will go to Tokyo, Kyoto? Is that Kyoto's? Yeah. Okay. And now I have blue jeans. So let's think about... Yeah. Okay, this is gonna be okay. Position. These farms. And Okayama actually can start going on a neighborhood. Is there any sixes for them? Now that means that that could be a 6 if I remove those mines. Oh, there's a 6 there. Let's just do that. Yeah. Are there any other missionaries that have just left behind somewhere? Oh, that one got used to try to spread Protestantism. I really need to concentrate on my missionaries actually. And on this note, let's... No. Why not? Is that because I don't have any? Oh, I haven't finished the holy site here. Sendai is our only hope. Let's concentrate them in New York, maybe? Actually, what is that builder doing? Let's just say that. Yes. Ah, now you're willing to give us stuff for our blue jeans. Can I get tea and sugar from you? Okay. I'll give you blue jeans. Oh, okay. Okay, that's good with me. Probably could have got some more stuff out of them. Evidently my blue jeans are amazing. What's going on with city status? Yeah, I got some ecstatic cities. I don't think happiness is really that important. Maybe focusing on happy is too much in a way. But it's just it's a thing to do. And who wants to live in a bad civilization where everyone's unhappy? Repair the power plant. No? There. Go down there. Do we build a farm here? Yes, we do. Needs orders. Spread the Protestantism. Okay. If only it showed up on the me map. So, two saw on Zanzibar and Cleopatra. Yeah, obviously, one Cleopatra has a lot of vassals. Well, actually, two Cleopatras have gone to war and they both have one vassal. The fighting seems actually pretty close to us. Okay. The old standard trade route to Kyoto. The old, let's actually just that mission into spread Protestantism. And then Okayama cannot do anything because it's not Protestant enough, I think. No. Let's get Sendai to produce some more missionaries. Oh, don't have enough faith for that. Get that to go to Okayama. And yeah. Religion is really tedious in this game. Like, there's so much spamming of units required to keep your religion in control of the cities, and then you lose your bonuses if you don't have that. It's just, it's not ideal. and the AI is spamming all these religious units, and you have to spam religious units to say, in this case, we want to keep Protestantism in our country. Just becomes a tedious kind of thing. Are we sure we're not Protestant enough yet? Okay, we really aren't. So it becomes a kind of like, oh, just an added bonus if you have it. But yeah, it is so hard to keep your religion in your place. Okay. We can build some tanks if we want to. Are horsemen heavy or light? Well, they're light, I think. Let's just actually go. Horseman goes to cavalry, so it skips, and that goes to Cossacks, and Cossacks, oh no, cavalry, and then those become helicopters. So we could just build some tanks, just for the sake of it. I think someone wants us to build some tanks. A biplane, build a biplane, build a tank. Get a great musician. Okay, now it is time for... do any of these give any bonuses? Guess it's time for... rocketry. Oh, we'll finally get on the road to this science victory thing, finally. Does that actually give us anything? Yeah, let's just do that. This is getting tedious. And remove the rainforest there. Let's make some peace. Yep. Okay. The beginning of the end, I think. Now that we have rocketry in our sights, we can start thinking about some other things. Well, get out. Oh, what is going on here? Okay, just go up there. Yes, we can perhaps limit that, but that's very early in there. There are a lot more techs required for the science victory. So right now I'm projecting 3 more sessions, I think. Maybe if I just knuckle down I could... Oh, actually there's not that many turns involved there. Yeah, maybe if I just knuckle down I can just do it. Okay. Certainly these aren't helping. The amount of... Oh, I should remember to skip them. That's what I should do. Because I did work out that I could skip them. I've just got so used to the idea that I couldn't skip them that I haven't been skipping them. Okay. Yep. Oh. So. Build a farm there. Where is this missionary? Oh, there. Wow, this is super tedious. And we still have not... Anyway. Do we want to get a tank? Oh, but I don't have the oil. Where is the oil? So predictably we don't have oil. Oil is even rarer than... There's coal and niter all over the place. Where is the oil? Is there literally no oil on our continent? I cannot see any oil on our entire continent. Unless it's right under my nose. No, can't see that. That's certainly balanced. What about the other continent? Okay, there's oil there in New Orleans. Okay, so far only one oil in the entire world sighted. Okay, there's some offshore oil there. No. Yeah, offshore oil. Cool. Yeah, I think people have this idea of oil offshore. Which is annoying. There's lots of onshore oil and gas in the world. In fact, the largest supplies currently. It's so much more tedious to get offshore. So, given that, we cannot build a tank. I'm sorry. Whichever sea state wanted us to build a tank, but we cannot build you one, so might just plonk down a... Yeah, I guess that's as good a place as any. Oh, so it'll be adjacent on holy site, so it might be... Like, I don't know whether the... It might be even better once we upgrade this holy site. But we'll see. I don't know whether that's already got the holy site adjacency kind of factored in or not. It should be currently. I guess +3? Okay, so maybe it has already... +2 or +3, it won't matter. Actually, it's got woods next to it. Does that... Yes. Okay, so that should be +3 right now, and it will become +4 when we've got a completed holy site, in theory. So, yes, it will become a 6 housing neighborhood. So let's finish the holy site first, just in case that factors into the equation. Okay, a trade post, probably in Phoenix. Yes, finally we've got our Phoenix trade post, so that might allow us to go across the ocean to, say, Albuquerque or something. Something exotic like that. And then from there we can probably leapfrog to somewhere else, and then leapfrog again, and eventually we'll be able to trade across the entire world. And it will all be fun and exciting. What's happening in terms of... not interested in those. Say, could you give me... I don't know, silver? That's very expensive. No. Okay, Kyoto 2. So now that we've completed that, yes, we can go to Albuquerque. I guess that's the next stage in our try to trade across the entire world strategy. What the hell just... Okay. Stupid thing. And we're still not Protestant. Okay. Okay, Mr. Sendai, please bring out some missionaries. Yep. So, at this point, I think I'm actually going to save it here. And, yeah. I think we are three sessions away from winning. I think. Maybe we're just 2. But we might be on the home stretch, but it might take a lot longer than we think to get all these. This science victory is taking a very long time. A lot longer than I expected. But anyway, until next time, enjoy the internet.